First at 6, services are slowly being restored across Iowa after an overnight outage knocked out systems around the globe. It happened when the cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike released a faulty software update. It affected every customer using Microsoft Windows, the most popular operating system in the world. The company says the issue is not the result of a cyber attack. We have team coverage tonight as a number of Iowa systems come back online. We're going to start with KCCI's Ophelia Jacobson at the Des Moines Airport. Ophelia, some airlines had to ground their flights, leading to all kinds of delays.
Yeah, that's right, Ben. The good news is the airport says all airline systems are pretty much back up and running. That's a stark contrast to what we saw earlier today. This is a line for United flights. You can see that there's still a couple people waiting at that desk to see where their flights stand. We do know that a lot had been canceled or delayed. We're also seeing a lot of people just waiting around at the airport, keeping an eye on that flight board. United was one of 4 airlines that experienced issues, along with American, Delta, and Allegiant. The airport says 9 flights have been canceled today out of the airport, and a little over half of flights, so about 25, have been delayed by 15 minutes or more. The airport estimates close to 1,500 travelers have been impacted. One of those travelers we talked to says he's been here since 6:30 a.m. He's been trying to get to New Jersey to see his mom, but now 2 of his flights have been canceled today.
I just want to go see my mom, honestly, and there's no real answers anymore, and so they just keep delaying, and so I would like for people to be at the front desk actually for United and Allegiant and to talk to, at least give some sort of insight, because mine's been delayed for about an hour and then an hour and then an hour.
And the airport says this is really having a ripple effect. They hope to have everything back up to normal by either tonight or early tomorrow morning. But this is not the only place where the outage has had a huge impact. KCCI's Kayla James joins us now to show us where you may have seen an impact elsewhere today. Kayla?
Thanks, Ophelia. If an appointment at your local DMV this morning had to be rescheduled, this outage was the reason why. The Iowa DOT says DMV services are back up and running now, much like many local banks and airlines are reporting too. But if you're seeing a delay in some services like at banks, an Iowa State professor says that's because companies can't turn everything on all at once.
You got to bring them back in an ordered fashion. So if I brought up the let's move money service first, and yet I couldn't prove who people were, that doesn't do any good. So there's an order in bringing these things back alive.
So it's very much a process, especially for employees of companies who tried logging on to their computers and saw that blue screen. Iowa State professor Doug Jacobson says the issue that DMVs and other places impacted saw stems from CrowdStrike. He says CrowdStrike pushed out an update and there was something wrong with it, causing all of the computers running CrowdStrike to crash. CrowdStrike says this is not a security incident or cyber attack, saying yes, it was an update causing the issues. Professor Jacobson says he believes the company for one main reason.
The rapid response from CrowdStrike and their ability to back it out rather quickly, at least come up with a solution, means that they were in full control of this.
Jacobson says while this is a result of an update, it's more complicated than those that you would do on your phones or personal computers. He says updating them when needed is still important for your privacy and safety.